Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk, and we are continuing where we left off in Age of Wonders 4. For those not caught up with this playthrough, this is the new DLC that's centered on the rabbit people and the nomads. We made a faction that is rabbit people and nomads, and we have been picking as much of the new stuff as possible. So, let's see. Where are we? We need to give some orders to these guys. Let's see, this dude should be... Wasn't he paired up with somebody else? Not that one. Where... Okay, looks like I'd already given him orders, so just say continue where you were going. Alright, and then this one... Right there. This one... Okay, these were, I think these were replacement troops for somebody, but where? Let's see. Oh, this guy's going to join them. Okay, so you guys just wait. Alright, and then we got these two here. Alright, that's the one with the teleporter. Alright, so these guys need to deal with this fractured infestation. This guy... Don't need to do anything. Is he on his own here? I think he is. Let's see, can he take that? Ooh, that's a rough fight. Let's hit that one. This guy's a healer, so... Okay, cool, so that's done. 110 mana, bolstering chest plate. Okay. Save game. I think with... I might have to do manual, but I think I should be able to handle this. Oh, I can do it on auto. Okay. Pleasant surprise. Alright. So those two are done. Okay, this one... It's just a scout. He's just looking around. Okay. And these two... Here, and that's the city that we were moving. That reminds me, I just remembered the existence of those scorpion units. I don't think we ever got to make them. Did we? Are they not trained? I think we got 2 tomes that unlock just giant scorpion units, but then we never got like the research popped up or something like that. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. So, Age of Wonders 4. I've been playing it for a long time. And for a very long time, one of my favorite things to pick when you are making your faction is athletics. And what it did for a very long time is it made it to where your faction's base movement went from 32 per turn to 40 per turn. And someone told me that they changed it and no longer does that. And everybody has 40 movement by default. So I need to, like, reread what athletics does, because it might no longer be something I lock in automatically every single time. Let me see. How do I... Bucktooth Ramblers. Athletics. There it is. Grants 5 combat speed. Oh my god. Yeah, they did. They reworked this at some point. Okay. So, yeah, for a very, very long time, athletics and fast recuperation are like my go-tos, and then whatever else with my leftover points. Fast recuperation lets your units heal, like you see the yellow is the healing, lets them heal every turn on the map, even if you're not in friendly territory, and if you are in friendly, you heal more. And then athletics was more movement, so the whole army could move more. But it seems now, what it is just how much you can move during combat. Okay. Let's see. Here. You can chill. You head over this way. That's done. That's done. Work camp is done. Outpost. Okay, I need to get that outpost back at some point. Alright. Radiant Flare, Stains Damage, Crash Transformation. SR, all the transformation disabled. This is such an interesting thing. I would like to do a playthrough at some point that's just all about the fractured thing. But that doesn't need to be now. Dunestalkers. Did I... Oh, wait, there it is. It's a spell. Summon Sand Scorpion. A shield unit with debilitating poison. It's a freaking spell. Okay. Okay. Alright, and... Let's see, am I already channeling the Dunestalkers thing, though? I'm not. Okay, I should get Dunestalkers going, and then maybe try out the Scorpions after. Free City can be integrated. I would rather they just keep playing on their own. They're doing fine for them. Stupid fractured units just basically suicided into my bigger army there. Okay. Let's... How are we going to... Oh my god, that's a lot of armies. How are we going to do this? Alright, where's this guy going? Okay. And you continue your trip. You guys wait on them. Alright, nice. Infestation is done. Excessive force, big hammer, and knowledge. Okay. You can chill. Alright. These guys. We're just clearing the nodes because we're going to get another city here, and we want these nodes to already be clear once that city pops up. I don't think there's much to do over here. Oh, I can dig this wall out. Okay, so there's our quest battles. And let's see. Okay. I forget, what is this? That's a ranger. And that is a death knight. So we don't have a healer with this group, but they are a much bigger army than this guy, so they should be okay. That always makes me nervous when I've got armies that don't have a healer with them in some form, either a ritualist or a battle saint. Been looking at different models for Mukluks for indoor use since last night's discussion. Are you serious? That's funny. Yeah, the fact that I'm just now making my third city on turn 116, I definitely kind of slowed myself down. Like, definitely rusty in Age of Wonders. Should have done that a long time ago. Alright, so... how am I gonna do this? Leave that city in there. I want these guys to be ready to defend it. Okay,
hey,
these
look,
armies are
it's the tree of
merged. They got
birds. How are you today?
all that now. Hi, Bertrand. Okay, those head over there. This guy... Let's see, that's the red. Spellblade. Is there anything he needs to be doing? Can he handle this infestation? Yeah, he should be able to. Alright, desecrate land research is done. Okay, new tome. Chaos Lord. I think that'd be a Steam achievement too. I think I've never gotten a tier 5 Chaos Tome.
Delight in disorder.
There it is.
Thrive on turmoil.
There it is.
Your aura of chaos is like an insidious mist that warps.
Incite Rebellion. Alright, spell ready Dunestalkers. So this buffs my people when they're on sand. Your knowledge income reduced by 20% for 3 turns. Rip. New Empire skill available. Gain 1 siege project slot. Don't really need that right now. Okay. Day 117. The chairman of the Bucktooth Ramblers Council comes before you, an ornate book in his hands. This, he said with pathos, is the legacy of the Bucktooth Ramblers. In ages past, tribes, kingdoms, and entire realms have disappeared into the mists of time, their knowledge seemingly lost forever. But with great dedication and spellcraft, much that was forgotten can be rediscovered, like runic messages carved deeply into hidden roots of this world. We've compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription so that all Bucktooth Ramblers may be guided to study the past. Give your race Mark of the Owl, +2 Shadow Affinity, plus knowledge for each ancient wonder in their domain, but minus stability if they have no ancient wonders in their domain. Use knowledge to gain the no new trace. Say no. I'm just gonna say no. Alright. Wait, what? Oh, it's uninhabitable. Dang it. Well, shoot. That was a waste. Okay, I was trying to unpack the city here, but I can't. That is a bummer. Alright. Alright, I can do it there next turn. Phantom Hills Fractured Memories. Entering the prison pit of the ghostly encampment, your troops shudder at the sight of the locked-in spy. More questions, the entity's mouth asks, while your men gaze into the abyss of its fractured head. It's high time. I've been starving to talk. As the entity speaks, you sense an astral pull, its very presence draining your magic. Ah, it sighs in relief. Such pleasant company. If only I could return to Agrabah with my people, our essence sheath, my hunger would cease. The Fractured Evoker is feeding on your mana. Whatever information the Warlord is after, you should try to attain it quickly. Minus 93 mana. Fight for it? Give him 600 mana to mellow him out. Lose knowledge to interrogate him. I've got a massive amount of mana. I'm gonna do that. With great caution, your troops return to the imprisoned Evoker. He seems to have entered a trance-like state, as if the answers you found emptied his mind. Even the astral pull sensed earlier seems to have subsided for now. Okay, so he just stays on the map. Oh, but he's, like, checked off now. Okay. Phantom Hill's Will of the Warlord. On this hill, the lonely ghost of a lieutenant lingers. As your troops approach, he starts to mumble. We were positioning all battalions on these hills, he speaks with a stale voice, ready to descend upon the Unmakers, but too late. The stare of the man intensifies. In a flash of teal lightning, the city and all its surroundings become torn apart, torn within. We all perished in the fracturing, but it was not the end. The will of our warlord holds us captive, the lieutenant ends his tale. We are hapless ghosts forever chained to lost purpose. Battle. Okay, that one's done. So then I got this thing. So each of these is just, like, a pretty small group. I'm gonna save it, because I'm thinking, like, once you get all 3 done, something new's gonna happen that could be bad. Repurposed constructs. Approaching the inactive siege machines marked by the warlord, your troops start to hear a multitude of clicking and hissing noises. Carefully observing from a distance, they notice blurry movements within the metallic carcasses of the war golems. At last, a large sand scorpion comes forward, assuming an aggressive posture while the clickety-clack of its scissors echoes down the hills. It's clear that these wasteland creatures, attracted by the still emanated heat of the war golems, or their scorpion guise, have made the abandoned siege machines their shelter. The sand scorpion and the horde of wasteland dwellers have infested the war golems. Ignite them with life, incinerating the creatures? It's a 100% chance. They burn to ashes, you salvage the war golems. Phantom Hill's Mad Truth. With his ghostly host reassembled, the warlord marches out to complete his unending siege of Agrabah. Yet the deeper he ventures into the ruined city, the more disoriented the warlord grows. Where are those spell-slinging dastards? Dastards? He shouts angrily, searching for opposition. At last the warlord reaches the central crater, silent memorial of the fracturing. Guided by some ghostly intuition, he plunges into the rubble, soon after returning with a radiant object. What sorcery is this? This cannot be, unless... The warlord gazes directly at you, piercing the astral veil. You, he screams. You are an unmaker. Wait, what? So I helped this guy get his whole army back together, and now he's saying I'm the bad guy? Driven by madness, the warlord raises the essence sheath. Come fight me, Mukluk. I want you, I know you want this over my dead body. Unmaker or not, you will put his deranged spirit to rest. Okay. Alright. I don't know if... I don't know if these two on their own can take this out. When this guy gets there, should be able to. Hey, Mike, hope the health issue is improved. Still on the mend, but thank you. Okay. Alright, this city is up. Alright, so we need a governor for this city. Wait a minute. Oh, the other city's packed up, that's why. Let's see, that's gold. That's food. Specialist. Each pop grants 1 gold, mana, and knowledge. Let's do that. Schmuck. Okay. And first we want food, so raider tents. And you start diggy diggy hole. Have you been playing AOW4 through all the DLC? I didn't know you played. Been really enjoying AOW4 myself. Lots of fun customizing those factions. I basically do 1 playthrough on stream, for each DLC and try as much of the new stuff as possible. So right now it's the Nomads. If you are interested in it, on the Mukluk Plays YouTube channel, which is the second one that's in the chat right now, I've got a playlist for every one of those playthroughs. So there's a lot of episodes there if you fancy it. Some cloth. Palisade walls are done. Firefort stone, ruler leveled up. Okay, what do we got here? Let's do Martyr's Blood. When you would die, you don't. One time per battle. Which expansion have you enjoyed the most, do you think? In recent memory, I want to say Archon Prophecy. The Architects people that they added in that one are my current favorite. Like, the Nomads, I love this whole thing where their cities can move around and, like, pick up resources and take them, so you can just kind of, like, vacuum up everything on the map. That's really fun. But the units, the Nomad units, are... I'm not a fan of. They feel very weak compared to other options. Right, pillage that. And just come over here. What? Why are you trespassing? You don't need to do that. Alright, this was my outpost that this fractured guy took, so we are trying to get it back. I just say you can go. Some production, alright. Let's see. Dig again. Actually, hold on a sec. Cancel that. Take out the foundry. Get this guy over here. And this guy over here. So many enemy armies. Wait, what? Ascending to the crackling mesa. Your troops reach the barren plateau while the devouring winds flow with great strength. They sound strange here, like a susurrant voice talking inwards. The region is overrun with fractures, floating shards of ruins orbiting around them. Suddenly the wind begins whispering, "Come to us. Draw near to the fractures, and you shall gain knowledge and power beyond your imagination. Fools fear what they do not understand, the wise seek to comprehend it. As the gust sweeps, the air crackles with sparks of refracting energy. Magic is extremely volatile here. The voice of the wind compels you to approach the fractures. How will you prepare? Shield them with mana? Let the winds pull you? Continue at your own pace." Yeah, what is this? I think I accidentally found this. I think this is meant for later. Like, my scout just got too close to it and triggered that. Alright, Sea of Cloth can expand. Wow, it's really kind of wedged in the corner there, isn't it? Wait, where did an infestation go in my domain? Oh, here? Didn't I have someone I was sending to deal with this? I do have that one spell that destroys an infestation. Detonate infestation.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Fecal Butter.
Ugh. What? Gross, thanks. I feel like they've done a good job updating the different civs, like Feudal and Dark, as well as classes. Been really impressed with all the updates they've done. Thinking back, I probably have the most fun with the Eldritch expansion, but I've really enjoyed Dragon Rulers the most, so they added rulers. Yeah, one of the most overpowered combos I know of is running the Industrious people with a Dragon Ruler, with the Collectors. So they can, like, have their scouts dig for items, and for every item you picked up, it goes in your Dragon Hoard, and for every item in the Dragon Hoard, the Dragon gives you gold, and for every item in the Dragon Hoard, the Collectors give you mana. So usually by the end of the game, my Hoard is giving me, like, 1,000 gold in mana per turn. Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy! Alright. What? Oh, is this part of it? Okay. Forest. And take his iron deposit. So at this point, my city is now eating his. Alright, where's that infestation that was messing with me? Detonate infestation. Cool, first time using that. Alright, is this guy... Alright, there we go. He's got a dragon. Don't need you right now. Happy Wednesday, how's the voice? Still on the mend. What's up, Wicked? Punisher's Halberd. Do you want this unit? No. Pass. Relax. Okay. This was... Who's this? This is the Spellblade. Might need him to take out this stuff, because this might go up and hit my stuff, if that's left over from the infestation. Hey. Okay. Let's put a teleporter right there. Spelljammer right there. And I wanted to try out those scorpions, so let's prepare that. Structure's not been explored.